Hello guys, my name is Daniel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you worst cities in the UK for job seekers. So if you're an international student or you'll be rounding off your master's program very soon, the worst places with little or no job opportunities in the UK are cities you should definitely avoid. So if you're looking for where to study in the UK, ensure that if you have a long-term plan to stay back in the UK with a professional job that would sponsor your tier 2 visa, then some cities are a no-go area. I mean, avoid some of these cities to the best of your knowledge, honestly. So if you definitely think this will interest you, don't go anywhere, keep watching till the end. And if you're coming across my channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And my returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. There are different cities in the UK across the 4 different countries that makes up the United Kingdom: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. However, some of the cities in these 3 of these 4 countries are cities that you might want to avoid when it comes to trying to get a job. Now, for some of these cities, both professional and part-time jobs are very difficult to find. While some of the cities, part-time jobs are easy to find, however, getting a professional job is absolutely difficult. So if for someone who's probably moving into the UK with ease or a family, and you're looking for a city whereby you will study and hoping to get a job in that particular city also, so you don't need to incur some cost of moving around from one city to another city because of seeking for job opportunities, then you sure do want to watch this video. And it's very important also for international students. You don't want to move to a city whereby you're unable to get part-time jobs to sort your bills. So while I was studying for my 2-year master's program in the UK, I lived in 2 different cities, and one of the major reasons why I left the first city was because there were no part-time job opportunities, so I had to move to another city. Now when I got to this new city, for those that are watching my channel, you know the city I'm talking about, and I'll also be mentioning them shortly. Now when I moved to the second city, I was there for about a year, although this new city was more expensive than the previous one, but because I needed job opportunities, so I have to move to this second city for part-time jobs in order to meet up with my financial obligations in the UK. And at the end of my 2-year master's program, I had to leave this second city again because there were no professional job opportunities in this second city I was living at that particular time. So for those who are probably new to my channel, the first city I lived in for the first 1 year as an international student was Sunderland, and it was really difficult for me to get part-time jobs. Not that there were no part-time jobs, but it was really highly competitive. So yeah, I'm going to go straight into some of the cities you should avoid if you're looking for part-time jobs, because when there are no part-time jobs, it means that the few part-time jobs available are going to be highly competitive because you have a lot of people trying to get those few jobs available in that city. Although these cities have their challenges of not having a lot of part-time jobs, the good thing about them is the fact that the cost of living in those cities is very, very low. Now when I moved from Sunderland to Newcastle, I had to pay more fees or more amounts for my accommodation and living expenses. And when I left Newcastle to the city I am at the moment, I was practically spending ×2 of what I was spending in my previous city. So if you get to these cities that don't have good job opportunities, the cost of living is very minimal. So if you're not looking at getting jobs, or you're just looking for a place to live that has low cost of living, then you might want to live in the cities I'll be mentioning right now. So yeah, so some of the cities that you should avoid if you're trying to get a job, or you're a job seeker and looking for a city to move in to look for jobs, then you want to avoid these cities. The first one is Luton. Now Luton is definitely a place you shouldn't go to. If you currently live in Luton and you don't agree with this opinion, share your thoughts in the comment section. But Luton is not a place if you're looking for professional jobs after the completion of a master's program. As a matter of fact, most of the people I know that went to Luton, that lived in Luton during their master's program, had to leave the city because of lack of job opportunities after completion of their master's program. So Luton is definitely a place you should avoid. The second place is Middlesbrough. Honestly, guys, Middlesbrough is located in the northeastern part of England, and it's a very amazing city when it comes to cost of living, very peaceful. You know, the few times I was in Middlesbrough, I really enjoyed my stay there. It's a very peaceful city. However, there are no opportunities. And the other thing about Middlesbrough is that the opportunities are not only restricted to lack of opportunities for professional job, even part-time jobs. It's very, very difficult to get part-time jobs as a student in Middlesbrough. And it's also important for you to know that 80 to 90% of the students in Middlesbrough don't get to work in Middlesbrough. Many of them had to go to cities like, Newcastle. They had to travel all the way from Middlesbrough to another city to get a job. So Middlesbrough is definitely another city you want to avoid if you are looking for a job. But for an international student, it's a good place. If you have your money, if you have your funds, your school fees with you, just looking for a place that is quiet and affordable, then you might want to consider Middlesbrough. Another city you want to avoid is Dundee. Dundee is definitely another city you should avoid as someone who is looking for a professional job in the United Kingdom. There are no opportunities, although in Dundee there are still few part-time jobs for international students, other full-time jobs that are not professional jobs, that are not skilled jobs. You can find them in Dundee. However, if you're looking for a professional job in the UK, then Dundee is a place you should definitely avoid. Another city you sure do want to avoid is Sunderland. Yeah, I know a lot of international students move to Sunderland for some reason. When I lived in Sunderland in 2021, it wasn't as populated as it is now in 2023. Sunderland is practically a mini Lagos now. There are lots of international students moving to Sunderland because of the low cost of living. And as I said earlier, if you're just looking for a place whereby you don't want to spend a lot on living expenses, Sunderland is definitely a good place to live. I was there for 1 year. I have first-hand experience on how living in Sunderland is. However, if you're looking for professional jobs, if you're looking at getting part-time jobs, then you might want to change that thought of going to Sunderland. There are little or no opportunities for professionals in Sunderland. If you want to start a business in Sunderland, probably a digital business that doesn't require you to, gives you access to customers outside Sunderland, that's a good one. However, it's really not the place you want to live in if you're looking for a professional job. Many international students in Sunderland travel to Newcastle also to try to get a job, to meet up with their financial obligation. So Sunderland is not a place you want to go to if you are looking for a professional job. Another city you should want to avoid is Aberdeen. Aberdeen is in England, is in Scotland, sorry. Aberdeen is in Scotland, and there are little or no opportunities in Aberdeen. Most people who live in Aberdeen have to, travel down to either Glasgow or Edinburgh for them to be able to get a job. So there are quite a number of opportunities in Edinburgh for, support work, for part-time jobs, for support work, and even for full-time jobs. However, if you're looking for a professional job, then you should avoid Aberdeen. Most of the international students who studied in Aberdeen are to relocate at some point to Glasgow or Edinburgh, for them to be able to properly search for the kind of professional job they would like to, build a career on in the UK. So Aberdeen is another place you want to avoid. The next city you should avoid with high competition for jobs because of lack of, adequate jobs is Huddersfield. I don't know if the pronunciation is right. Huddersfield, Hudders, then field. Huddersfield is another place you should avoid. There are little or no opportunities for both international students looking for part-time jobs and those who are looking for full-time jobs. The next city, which is the 8th city you should avoid definitely, is Plymouth. Honestly, I don't know, people who live in Plymouth, you guys definitely want me to share your experience in the comment section. How do you guys get to, work and meet up with your bills while living in Plymouth with the little or no job opportunities available in Plymouth? So honestly, Plymouth is also a place you might want to avoid if you're looking for a city that is bubbling and you can get good job opportunity. The next city you want to avoid is Carlisle. Now, Calais is another city. Calais is like a boundary between Scotland and England. Now, Calais is a very peaceful city. I worked in Calais for a couple of months, and I can tell you it's a very peaceful city. However, the opportunities available in Calais are more of support work, support living, health and care jobs. But if you're looking for other professional jobs, then you want to avoid Calais. But to be honest, Calais is really a very peaceful city, very amazing city. But with job opportunities, it's the opposite. It's not amazing in any way. Another city that might be a bit controversial is Coventry. There are little or no opportunities in Coventry. The job in Coventry are limited compared to the number of people who currently live in the country. Another last city I would share with you in this video is Birkenhead. Birkenhead is another city that you should avoid. Honestly, the competition for jobs in Birkenhead is really ridiculous. It's quite a lot. There are no job opportunities even for international students and also for those trying to get professional jobs. So if you are in that city or you live in cities and there are no job opportunities, please share in the comment section. This might help someone to make the right decision when it comes to trying to get a job or choosing a city to live in the United Kingdom. And if you'd like me to share with you the top cities with the highest job opportunities in the UK or the best cities to live in for job seekers, please state in the comment section and I'll create time to make a video on that. So if you find this video useful, click on the like button. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button to join the amazing growing family. And by returning subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate you guys. So this will be the end of this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you.